Check. Check. Nice. We're back. Yeah. First stream I've had in a while, so got a new headset. It's actually not like an upgrade. I feel like it's a downgrade, but it's not bad. I might sound different because of the headset too. I had to add them onto OBS. That's why it took a second. Other than that, we should be good, right? Everything else works. Music's not too loud. Yeah, Logitech. Let's see. About letting the Discord know that I'm streaming. Let's go ahead and get that out. I'm gonna send this to... Oh, hold up. It's been a while, right, guys? I mean, I was gone for what? I was gone for about 5-6 days, almost a week, I feel like. There you go. I had that up. But I had a good break. I was in Florida on vacation, which was pretty sweet. Weather was nice. But it's nice to be back, you know. I think one of the things I missed the most was like playing TapTap with other people. Playing by myself kind of sucks. It's like nothing to do, especially. But we'll talk about that. Give me a second. Okay. 4 days? Yeah, it's been a while, right? Okay, let's check out Team Arena real quick while we're waiting for people to join, right? I finished second in Legion. I was, like I said, I was out of town, so I couldn't, like, focus. But this is still exceeding expectations for me. There's lots of people that can beat me now. But at the same time, like, everyone can beat everyone in the top, like, 10. I really feel bad. There's definitely some people that are higher than they should be and some people that are lower than they should be. Just look at the power. I know power doesn't mean anything, but if you look at some of the power numbers here, there's a big gap, and some of these people are finishing lower because they're probably getting teamed up on. Which feels bad, but like that's just the way the game works. The way they've made Legion work is this way. Oh, you're 22nd? Are you, oh, Draken, you're right. But with the way that guilds are and things like that, like, people are always gonna find someone to, like, it's always gonna be like that until you get allies. And I do have, like, some people that I'll try not to hit or I won't hit. Not because I can't beat them, but because, like, I want them to finish high as well, just for our guild and things like that. But, you know. You'd be surprised. A lot of people don't get hit because they don't hit people. One of the easiest ways to hit people in Legion is by, like, avenging attacks. So, like, I finished first last time, and I didn't have to refresh at all. Like, literally in the last 10 minutes, so many people were trying to hit me to knock me out of first and losing, that it was like I actually finished first just from people hitting me. And that didn't work this time because no one wanted to hit me this time besides like 2 people. I think this magic guy hit me a lot, and then I get hit like once or twice by a bold and I think a wisdom maybe. But besides those 3 people, no one was hitting me, so I was able to finish pretty high. Think about it, like, Skan is probably just as strong or stronger than me. Same with Marcy and Colt. It's just kind of odd that they finished that much lower. Yeah, I got a new headset. Uh, I'm doing pretty good, Kenshin. Thanks for asking. I'm gonna catch up with the chat. Um, yeah, this week and last week do suck, and this coming week sucks too if there's no anniversary. It's actually I've had two of these headsets. The first one was great. I liked it. This one is a lot worse for some reason. I know it's the same exact headset, but the up here like really hurts the top of my head. I can't wear this headset for very long. And it's the same one. My last one didn't have this problem. So I don't know if I just need to break it in or what, but like this is like really tight up here. I don't know why this one's like that. Oh, I totally forgot Dugong still had the ignored roll. Yeah, I need to fix that. I haven't seen you in a long time, Dugong. Welcome back. This one, I think I got it for like 40 bucks. Yeah, maybe I'll get used to it, right? I did extend it, dude. Alright, no, I was in Florida. I was hanging out with my family. Hey, Ali, welcome. Thanks for joining again. Oh, yeah, you've quit playing TapTap Dugong. I didn't know that. I joined Team Arena really late. I'm sorry. I apologize to my team. I want to make this team eventually. I'll never have enough drows because I didn't pull for her. If you don't have any other undead, then I don't really like Ripper, but it could help you, yeah. I'm sitting on a lot of keys because I've just not done anything. I've not pulled anything. I haven't done anything. Reaper or Medusa? Medusa's better than Reaper. Always 10-star Medusa first. You guys want to try and push Planet Trial while I'm here before I go over event stuff? I will cover event stuff today, obviously. Austria, Calibri, wow. You're traveling on World Traveler. If you want to finish all 3 events for the wishing token or whatever, it's actually it's 400, but it yeah, let me put that there. But it can be done 3 times, so yeah, 1200. But if you have the times, if you have, let's go ahead, fortune wheel up. If you have this times 10, 8, it's actually less than that, right? Because it only takes 8 to do 10 pulls. So 10 goes into, how much is it, 1200? And then just, here, let me do it. You need about 960. So I could probably finish. I could use this. Nice, I actually like that. I could use an Aiden and a Medusa. I don't know if I'll... Ooh, Mage Flag. Dang, I was hoping for another Miracle Eye. Night, Dugong. These are some weird pulls I'm getting. For the next event, nothing exciting. You betcha. Yeah, nothing exciting. I'm gonna go to 80 and then quit. Oh, I'll take the key. Unbound shards are pretty good too. 960. Yep, I did the math right. What do you know? I changed the headset because I gave my dad the other one. He's starting to get into like PC gaming. By get into it, I mean like play once a week. But I figured he needed a headset. So I gave him my newer one and I kept the old one. Who could you trade with? I can ask around. I don't know if that many people would trade. So, from what... It could happen this week. Anniversary event could happen this week, for sure. Because China already had theirs, right? So... We won't know. This is not one of the ones where we can. I'm not a developer, so I won't know. And we won't know because this isn't one where we can look at China because they already had theirs. So I have a feeling that we're gonna have it this week, along with this terrible event. But yeah, I think we'll have it, which is good because I'm headed to Japan pretty soon, like in 3 weeks. So being in Japan during the anniversary event would suck. I wouldn't be able to do much of anything. I'm currently not doing this. I'm trying to save up money for my Japan trip. Alright, I think we have enough people here. How about... Excuse me. How about we talk about the new event? Okay, so first off, we've got Wheel of Fortune. I said Wheel Fortune. Fortune Wheel. We've got Minotaur as the reward. He sucks, so it's a garbage reward. Then we have Diamond Key for Moonstones, for 10 Moonstones. And, I mean, Diamond Key is also garbage. Moonstones are good. Personally, I won't be doing it again. I'm just going to keep sitting on keys until something good happens. I have, like, no... The only thing that's holding me back, or that's tempting me to not hold back, is the Moonstones. Because I have, like, so few Moonstones. I haven't bought anything with Moonstones. None, right? And look at this. I only have 50. Like, I'm not doing anything. I'm falling behind a lot because I'm not willing to spend. Maybe one day they'll add something new to this shop. For now, I'll sit with my 80k. Also, like, nothing to buy here. Maybe if they added Valk, I'd buy it. No look. Yeah, Star Shards is great. I wish I would get it. I don't... TapTap screwed me over a little bit with the last few events. They gave out Shudmel, who already had, so now everyone who didn't have Shudmel, and I spent for Shudmel, right? Everyone who didn't have it has it now, and then they came out with Mars, and that's another hero that I spent money on. Now everyone has Mars from Key Event. I'm sitting here like, well, what do I do? Like, what is there to do? There's nothing. And I got trolled. I really thought that they were going to add Lindbergh as a reward, but they added Mars. I should have just gone for the Drow. I could have got 3 Drows from that and 10-star Drow. But I didn't because I thought Lindbergh was going to come up. And he didn't. It was Mars. Which was really weird because we've had Mars 3 times now. We've already had Mars 3 times. And they gave Mars again. So I was like, well, another week of nothing for me. So I know a lot of people have been complaining about the game. Like, a lot of people have been really down on the game right now. Because there's nothing to do for most people. Especially for the top players. Like, the GT1 through GT8 merge really sucked for a lot of people. Then, anniversary event with the whole VIP exclusive thing, which I'm like 99% sure it's still going to be that way. It's still going to be a VIP exclusive event, but they're not going to listen to us. That's really annoying. So, like, I mean, all these people, like, complaining about it, I do feel like they have a right to complain, but I'm also like, at least you have stuff to do. Like, I'm playing the game and streaming the game with nothing to do. I don't know what content to make, because I've already said everything there is to say as far as strategy goes. So now my videos have devolved into, like, how to spend money and where to spend your gems and things like that. Like, things that don't really have to do with the strategy of the game. It's just, like, I don't know. I feel bad, because I put a lot of time into learning all the heroes. Like, I don't want to say, like, I'm the most knowledgeable person, but I have, like, just the fact that I made all the tier lists and, like, I made all the Discord channels for the heroes, and I, like, you know, I've looked at everyone's stats at least twice. I feel like I have a lot of information, but it's useless. Like, knowing that Lexar removes CC at 50% health, like, it doesn't matter. Like, just there's no point even reading the other heroes. There's almost no scenario where you'd use them over the top tier heroes. Undead is the only one that I kind of like right now. If you were to delete Shudmel, if you were to delete Shudmel from the undead tree, it's actually pretty good. Like, you have some variety here of who could be good for your team. Hester brings some CC, which is great for an undead hero. Reaper brings AoE damage and a silence, which is also really good. Aiden brings bleed damage, so he synergizes with other bleed heroes, and he kind of heals himself, which is nice. Then you've got Ripper, who's great at PvP. He could use a little buff, especially for speed. A speed buff would be great for Ripper. And Detlef is garbage, but like, the idea is right. It's just the implementation is wrong. So the rest of these heroes are kind of cool to talk about. Like, you can make a case for any of them being better on your team. But then Shudmel exists, so this is a waste of my time to review. Like, I know I made a video, but also, Zizanoth is so garbage. He needs a buff. Like, this hero is supposed to be the equivalent of Lindbergh, and Lindbergh is great, but Zizanoth is garbage. Like, it's sad they couldn't get this guy right, because he looks kind of cool, actually. Now that I'm looking at him at 10-star, I know they went with like the whole bug thing. They all look like bugs to me, or beetles, but I don't know why I get this bug look from them, but you know. You know what? I've been using Orphe for a long time, but I probably do prefer Lexar. I don't really want this avatar frame though. Anyway, let's try some Planet Trow. Okay, if I want to beat Planet Trow, I definitely need to use Chesia with Tear the Goddess. Yep. Means I have to take it off of this guy. I'll go over event stuff soon. I know I just trolled people saying I was going to do event stuff and then I didn't do it. Also, I'm going to check the chat real quick. Did I really not actually fix the... Oh, we'll watch this one. If you get the packages from Anniversary Event, you will get a Star Shards. Nice. Yeah, I know. Valk would never be a wheel event reward. I'm just messing. But I still think it should be something better besides a B tier hero. Sorry. C tier hero. I say remove Diamond Key completely. Just forget the whole Diamond Key thing again and just go back to the last, like, the last reward in Fortune Wheel should be a good hero again. Like a tier. A tier hero. Yeah, I do think a new hero is coming, right? But we'll see if this hero is any good. But, like, worst case scenario, this hero is still worse than Phoenix and Valkyrie. Best case scenario is he's equivalent to. And another bad, like, not a good one, but a bad one would be if he's better. If this hero... Oh, I want it. If this hero is better than Valkyrie, then we're really screwed. Because things are getting too OP. The power creep is huge. I ran some simulations the other day, and it was just like, once you added Phoenix and Valkyrie to your team, it's like nothing can beat that. I don't think you can come up with a team... No, you can't use duplicates, by the way. That can beat Phoenix and Valkyrie 10-star without using also Phoenix or Valkyrie on its own team, which is sad. You're not that late. Nope. Hey Juan, thanks for doing the video. So you're a bit upset about the game, which I totally get. But since I'm friend. Yeah, I know I'm upset, but I'm still here to help people out, Juan. Hopefully I can. I had fun at the beginning. I mean, all right, I still have fun at times. Most of those times are, as of recently, I haven't had that much fun, but most of the times are on stream when we're talking about like actual new events to talk about. Like when Crusade first came out, that was pretty exciting. When Legion first came out, that was exciting. Team Arena was the most exciting for me. I always wanted to be able to do something with my teammates. Dang. The Wander OP. Wait, there's an aura change? Oh, you're right. It went back to 15-15. That's so... I had no idea they did that. Dang, Blake. 12-12. Wasn't this like at 11 something? So they're really punishing people for going 3-3. Because 3-3 is just terrible. 1-1 is fine. Oh, but they nerfed the HP from 20 to 19.5. What are these changes? These changes seems really stupid. Wasn't this dodge before, and now it's defense? What is this defense HP? Well, I think Mulan got hurt pretty bad. She's not as good as she used to be. I think that, especially now with people getting their hit rate up, I don't think Mulan Tank is going to be as good as she was. But I still think she's probably third best undead. Not undead, alliance, sorry. Third best alliance. Valkyrie, Ultima, Mulan probably. And then right after that, you've got the Tesla Saw Machine. Yeah, it was dodged before, which I know no one was making 6-man alliance teams, but I thought that was always interesting. There's always a chance to get Mulan to like 90% dodge if you had that aura. All right, let's watch what's going on in this fight. That's making me lose. Like I agree, they should remove Diamond Key, implement like a elite 5-star hero shards kind of. I like that idea. I think Moon shards. Yeah, Moon shards had potential until they added the artifacts, which makes getting the heroes pointless unless you're like super high VIP. If you're super high VIP, then you don't care because it's like every month you get a new. You're gonna have enough moonstones to get. So I watched it and I just won. So I lost all the times I didn't watch it. Nameless King. Someone already finished probably. Oh no, I guess not. Guess I'm just going up and no one wants to try. The reason is Phoenix and Valkyrie are banned, so all the people that are like riding on the Phoenix Valkyrie carry right now can't cheese it anymore. Is it a good idea to build bleed team? No. If you're fighting like the top players, then a bleed team just the synergies between the heroes matter less than how OP the heroes are. So Hester, Medusa, Freya was like people were really hyped up to be able to play like a petrified team, which sounds really really strong because Medusa is doing extra damage against petrified units, and you know Freya and Hester can both petrify, like AoE petrifies. Freya to the whole team and Hester to the back line. But what ended up happening was if you went Hester, it means you lose out on Shudmel, and if you go Medusa, it means you lose out on Phoenix. And both of those heroes say, "Screw your synergy. We're just so OP, we'll destroy you otherwise, no matter what." So if you don't also use Shudmel and Phoenix. So that strategy was just useless. Like, I like the idea though. It was cool. I wanted to see a petrified team work because if a petrified team could work, then a stun team could work. And I've been wanting a stun team for a long time. I've also wanted a bleed team. I've wanted a burn team with like the Khalil death thing. I thought that would be really fun to have like Khalil be an option for a specific team, like a burn team. To have like maybe like Swordmaster, Khalil, X-Death, have X-Death die, then Khalil stack up a bunch of attack and then AoE kill everyone who's burning. Juan says, I have a 10-star Medusa, that's good. Reaper and Scarlet, 8-star Phoenix, Falcon, Drow, so what last three show focus on sites. Yeah, probably Valkyrie. Valkyrie is really strong. Drow is good early levels, I hear. They're different factions, and they're also Drow and Valk at least are different classes, so you shouldn't have a problem 9-starring them, really. Okay, I might have to end here. This is how far I got last time. I didn't end up beating this one either, and I haven't made any upgrades to my team in like a month. The Phoenix was my last big upgrade, which was everyone's, but before Phoenix, I made a Shudmel, I think. But yeah. Hey, Leon, what's up? Alright, we're going to go over the event now, because... Yo, I haven't seen the 10-star Detlef yet, but Ashar's tier list ran Detlef as a simulation, and he, like, was so bad. He was really bad. Moonstones you want to use on Star Shards, especially if you're on a new server. I should be streaming for, I don't know how long. It really depends. TapTap, I can't stream for that much longer. Like, I'm going to go through the events, but there's nothing else for me to do after that. So for now, let's do this. Let's hit friend boss, and then we'll idle, or we'll tap, because I haven't tapped today. I haven't tapped in the last few days, actually. Oh, let's look at this, guys. I'm really close to finishing my familiar. 116, it's 117, and then 118. Yeah, so I have 2 more levels here and 3 more levels here. Then I'll be done with Raphael. I can start leveling up a different familiar skill. Alright. And let's go over the event. Okay, guys, so first off, I shaved my beard last week, so I have a baby face now. Disappointing, but I'll grow it back, guys, just for you. Alright. So, Fortune Wheel, I said already, it's Minotaur. Not much else to say about that, because no one's really looking forward to Minotaur. What you're looking forward to is the Moonstones. It's 10. That gives you 30 Moonstones if you do it 3 times. The biggest advantage to pulling Fortune Wheel is the fact that you get the resources from the wheel itself. So like purple or gold if you need it, but I don't need it. But for everyone else, it could be good. So let's go ahead and move on to the next one. Whoa, that's way too big. The Dragon Boat Festival Package. 60% off. Honestly, I really like the art. I'm down for that art. It looks nice. Very well done. It kind of gives me like a Zelda Wind Waker theme, which is cool. I'm down for that. But let's look at the actual package contents. It's $70, which is a lot of money. It's 4,000 gems, 20 keys, 110 fortune. It's just a bad package. I'll never buy that. I don't want it. It's this. It's a terrible package. Ugh. I'm trying to find the good thing in here. It's not, I guess the flags. It's only 30 flags though. The gems. It's sad when the gems are like the best thing in the package. That's sad, isn't it? Yeah, he's not bad early, but you don't build for early, right? And Minotaur is still worse than Medusa, still worse than Phoenix, worse than Scarlet, worse than Bloodtooth, all early. Like, yeah, he's good early, okay, but he's still worse than all those other Horde heroes. He's even worse than Riley early on. So... I don't think this one's worth it, guys. I do like the art. The whole dragon idea is really cool, though. So props to the artists. And these keys and gems and wheels, they have a little bit of a different shading to them or whatever, and I actually kind of like it. Dragon Boat Festival package, I like it. It looks cool, but not the items and not the money. No, I don't like that. All right, let's move on. Oh, I didn't see the comment above. Okay, so this is their new, not new. It happened a couple weeks ago, but this is Grand Legion. So it's gonna take the top 10 players from your Legion clusters and fight them to get against each other. Just makes the strong people stronger usually, but whatever. And they'll do that for like 3 days, and then 3 days after the next half, 3 days is going to be another top 10 versus against each other. So it's 20 people total in from your Legion cluster. They'll fight against each other to get rewards. You're going to be able to bet. I think it was arena tokens, but you're going to be able to bet to get gems and things like that. It's usually really hard to decide who's going to win. Because there's so much RNG with the whole Luna proc, Luna silence, or Phoenix stun, or Shudmel silence. Everyone's gonna have the same team. At least my Legion cluster is gonna be like I bet you'll be able to go through all the teams and just I bet you won't find more than a dozen heroes, like different heroes. I might even move that down to 10. I think you might find the same 10 heroes in every single team. So it's going to make it really hard to decide who's stronger because their teams are going to be so similar. I may not even bet because I don't know if the reward for losing the bet is worth it. Phoenix probably won't get weakened. I don't think they'll do any more nerfs. At least not for a long way. I'm missing the beard too, man. I used to always like mess with it too. So F for the beard. It'll grow back fast, guys. No worries. All right. Is there anything else to say about Grand Legion? Like, if you're in it, congratulations. You get a reward just for being in it. You get an avatar if you win, but the avatar only lasts for like a week, I think. So, I mean, not much else to say, right? Exactly, that is the best part. Just what I'm thinking. It makes when you have a beard and you're like having the whole thinking look. It makes you look more sophisticated, right? Or like a homeless person. Okay, but yeah, if my beard gets too crazy, I look a little silly. Okay. Here's the last picture I have. By the way, if you ever have any more questions or want to know what the event is and you missed a stream or I didn't keep it up long enough for you to see it, you can go to the Discord and there's an events channel that Blake posted most recently. Someone will always post there, one of the mods. These are the packages for next week, like the value packages. This Valkyrie, you can buy it one time. I need Valkyrie so bad, but I can't bring myself to buy it. Like I said, I'm saving up money for Japan, so I'm just gonna keep trying my daily convert. It's been about like 5 weeks now. I've been converting every single day, spending my 400 gems. If you're still spending on this game, and if you're a new player, this package is probably worth it. It's probably the most worth it one since the last one, which was Mars. That was potentially worth for some people that didn't have a Heaven hero. But Valkyrie is super strong, stronger than Mars. Second strongest hero in the game. Probably the strongest carry in the game as far as like Phoenix is good at supporting the rest of his 10-star team, but Valkyrie is good at just carrying on her own. So this is probably worth it if you need one more copy. I just can't afford it right now, so I'll keep converting and hopefully get it soon. But Valkyrie's so strong. So strong. Actually, let's take a look at Valkyrie real quick. I just want to take a look at Valkyrie because I actually misjudged Valkyrie when she first was announced. Like when I just read the skills and while it was being translated from Chinese, I looked at it and she came out at the same time as Drow, and I was thinking, you know, Drow is probably the better one because of the CC. And I really didn't. I made the mistake of not really giving enough credit to the percentages on Valkyrie's kit. And I cared more about, like, at the time, CC was, like, Luna was really OP because she could silence everyone, and basic attacks just weren't strong enough. So I was like, Valkyrie comes with no CC, probably not going to be that good. And she's not that fast, so she'll just get CC'd and die. But then, you know, more Tear of the Goddesses came out and things like that, so that didn't matter as much now. But back then I was like, Drow's probably the better hero. But let's look at it now. Like, deals damage 140% to all enemies. That's like very close to Reaper level of damage, or as far as percentage goes. And it's to all enemies. Any hero that hits all enemies is always better than a hero that only hits one. Think Detlef. Like, Detlef has a high percentage on his skill, but only hits one enemy. That's always like, and it's kind of RNG, right? Because you may not hit an enemy that actually matters. So all enemies is always the best thing your skill can have. An extra damage, 50% of attack to them for 5 rounds. I looked at this and I was like, whatever, that does. But it's for 5 rounds, so you can have multiple ones stacking, like, because you could cast every 2 rounds, right? And I didn't really realize that was going to add so much damage to her kit. So my mistake. I've been wrong about heroes before. I'm not saying that. This is the only hero I messed up on, but I definitely messed up on Valkyrie. Reduces all enemies' attack by 20% for 3 rounds. This is really strong. The thing is that attack is such a vital stat for so many characters, even healers. So this reduces healing. This is funny. This probably reduces more healing than Detlef does, and that's his kit. His kit is to reduce the healing effect, but Valkyrie hitting your clerics with 20% less, making them have 20% less attack, probably reduces their healing more than Detlef does. Yeah, if you have the money, it's probably worth it. She's OP. Reduce all enemies' attack by 20%. It's for 3 rounds too, so it's guaranteed to end up affecting their skills. Although this one can't be stacked, which is good because that would be really broken. And also it can't be dodged. Like I said, cannot be dodged. Is usually given to Heaven and Hell heroes because it's so good. The fact that your skill can't be dodged is huge. Phoenix, this is one case where Valkyrie is actually can be argued is better than Phoenix. I have seen Phoenix's skill miss so much. Like, sometimes Phoenix will miss everyone with its skill, and I'm thinking, wow, imagine if it had this, Phoenix would be really OP. But Valkyrie having cannot be dodged is huge because people put dodge runes on. There's a dodge guild tech. It's good. It's good. Let's go to the second one. Like, I underestimated just how much attack she has because I looked at the HP and defense. I'm like, who cares? If you're CC'd, it doesn't matter that much. But 30% extra attack in a passive, that puts, even though she's a warrior, that puts her at like mage level attack. Basic attack steal. So this draining skill damage is good. So, but other than that, like draining is always better because it not only do you gain that skill damage, but you're also removing that skill damage from the enemy. And 20% is a lot. It's a lot more than I thought. I really thought that didn't matter. But with Valkyrie's attack stat being so high, that's taking a lot of skill damage. Each hero dies, heals the ally with the least amount of HP. And this skill is probably, besides her main skill, this is her, like, definitely her most broken passive. It's each hero, so it's enemy and ally hero, and it heals your ally with the least amount of HP, which is the person you want to heal the most. Like, Valkyrie with Mars is going to be so strong. If I can ever get Valkyrie 10-star, then with Mars, it's going to be great, because Mars will die, get the reduced damage buff, but only revive with such a little health. If she heals this Mars with 300% of her attack, which is a gigantic heal, then Mars is has a lot of health with reduced damage now, so that health is really hard to take down, and Mars becomes very tanky. So has really good synergy with revived heroes like Phoenix, Monkey King Mars. Really good synergy with like Hester. When they drop below a certain amount of health, they gain a buff, and she heals them back up so they don't die when they cast their skill. Really good. And of course, I didn't think this mattered, but increasing your own speed is like OP. Like being able to like finally catch up to everyone else as the game goes on, and with all the healing that's available in the game now, even from Valkyrie, like matches might go on long enough so that Valkyrie can really get this going. And skill damage is just an added bonus. Like each time a hero dies, you're gonna gain this, right? At least that's how I read it. I may be wrong, but every time a hero dies, you're gaining more speed and more skill damage. At one point, your skill damage is gonna be insane, which is why she does so much damage, right? But I've seen Valkyrie do top damage and top healing, so great hero. The New Year's event date, we don't know. I have a feeling it's going to be in 2 days. I have a feeling that we're going to get New Year's, or not New. I meant anniversary. We're going to get anniversary event like this week, I think. So I'm going to keep converting for Valkyrie, guys. She's really strong. I'm just gonna keep buying these. For everyone who keeps forgetting because it's at the bottom, always be sure to buy your Rune Dust. Rune Dust is invaluable. It's great. You'll always need Rune Dust for as long as you play the game. But that's about it for the TapTap events, guys. I even did a little extra Valkyrie review at the end, but most of you guys already knew that, so I'm speaking to the choir, right? Or preaching to the choir. Really, there's not much else to go over. I think it's funny how they rate some of these heroes. I've talked about that before. I like how Lexar is on the same level as Phoenix. That's great. I almost said Flexar. Like, I almost forgot. I actually thought his name was Flexar. Look at that Mars. This team is strong. Also could use a Valkyrie just like me. And definitely needs a Shadmel. But it's definitely a team that can easy. This song playing right now is Suburban something. It's on a mix right now, but I've actually heard this song before. I'm like 99% sure it's called. Let me find it. Cradles. I think it's called Cradles. Yes, Suburban Cradles. It's catchy, I like it. What did I get from the daily convert? Today I got Lone Hero. Mars is so good. By the way, Valkyrie, I know she's garbage at 9-star. I just use her for the aura, and honestly, I'll have to do some testing, but it's something like it's very possible that my better team is something more like, oops, did not mean to click her. Something more like this. This actually might be a better team. I just have... I'm not really sure, though. Yeah, but... Okay, so... Oh, shoot. I'm at 46 out of 150. Almost there, guys. Has anyone gotten this? Does anyone know someone who's gotten Chief's gift? Um, this is crazy. 3.8 million. That's crazy. I kind of want it. They weren't pulling during event. Yeah, it's very possible. Hey, do you think they'll ever combine the GT servers? Like, check out team here. Do you think they'll ever combine all the GT servers to just make them all like GT1? 1 through 8 will all just be in the same server. That would be crazy. The Phoenix Clan. Our team should all have this. Oh. Jedi has Vegas here. I have Flexar. We all have Warriors. That's funny. See you later, Darkin. Thanks for stopping by. Can you give me some tips? My team is Phoenix 9 star, Verthandi 8, Freya 9, Hester 9, Werewolf 9, Lone Hero 8. Yeah, get rid of that Lone Hero and Werewolf as soon as you can. But other than that, looks fine. Yeah. Decent team. Replace Werewolf with like Luna. Vegvisir could tank for you too. Actually Vegvisir wouldn't be a bad tank for you. And replace Lone Hero with like Tesla, I guess. I'm trying to think of easier heroes for you to get outside of Valkyrie and Shenmel and Phoenix and Drow. This guy fought me a couple of times in Legion. His main team is pretty strong, right? He has... Oh, he's missing Valkyrie, but other than that, he has like the meta team. Yeah. I'm still waiting for my copy too. I've got one. But I've been converting this Tesla. I know, it's so rare. I've converted every day for the last few weeks. I should say for the last month. Every day convert. So what's crazy was, so while I was on vacation, I actually had my tablet, but I was playing a bunch of auto chess. I was having a lot of fun with it because the games are kind of long. But yeah, I was just playing a bunch of auto chess. It was actually kind of crazy how much I played. I was really bored. I was hanging out at my parents' place, right? But I'm having a lot of fun with it. Like, there's so many different builds, and I made it a point to go through and play every single faction, or like try to win with every faction. I did. I won with every single faction. Every faction is viable at low levels, maybe because everyone's really bad. But I made some really strong teams with like some factions that I didn't see anyone else using. So I was having fun with that, actually. Also, I try to play Fancy War. It's okay. It's okay. Like, I'm not in love with it. I just think it's alright. Like, yeah, it's just alright. I think they really need to... Here, I'll show you guys, actually. We're done with TapTap stuff for today, right? So I'm gonna move on to something else, I think. Just for a little bit. Oh yeah, by the way, rest in peace, Harambe. It's been 3 years since he died. Let me move it over so you guys can watch. When is the new event? It's going to be in 2 days. 2 days. Thursday. It's in reset. Let's do game. No, let's do... Sorry, guys. Is that it? Yeah, there we go. I got it. So this is Fancy War. A lot of people in our community have been playing it. I guess some people are finding it pretty fun. Oh gosh. Oh no. Not me. No. Oof. It's gone. Okay, nice. I idled and I got stuff. And so far what? Yeah, Valk 8 star is definitely stronger. So far, wait. Daily rewards. Interesting. Is there a new event? Oh, I ranked terrible. I'm terrible. Your pillager was killed. Oh no. I don't know what that means. Our friend boss was killed. Okay, so the menu really bothers me. Is that this arrow? I haven't fought this yet, but I kind of want to. The ranking system is interesting. It's based on power. I'm 50th, so we're doing pretty good. Let's see. Regular events. I hate this. How there's an event inside, and then all this stuff is inside of it. I never know which one to go to. I'm telling you my complaints, but there are good things about the game. I have to go to this one. I don't understand why this can't all be in the same thing. I guess this is a new event for this game, by the way. I totally forgot. Oh, this is Heroic Ruins, and you get this guy. I don't know if he's good or not, though. Confrontation? Okay. I don't know what confrontation is, but I think it's a PvP thing. Ore refining. I'm not a high enough level to do ore refining yet. I have no idea what they are. Oh, they're sort of like runes. This is interesting. Okay. Advanced summoning reward. Summon points reach. Wait. I did advanced summoning last time, I think. Dang, these are like the best heroes in the game, I think. Okay, and you can get them from... I know this is the best tank in the game, I think, from what I read the skills. Interesting. I just have to get 200. I don't know if that's possible without spending. These guys, I'll never get any of them, so no point in looking at that. Daily events. Sign up every day to get this. Okay, that's cool. Oh, it's this again. Yeah, I don't have enough to get anything. Like, I can't even get one Miracle Eye. This is the equivalent to a Miracle Eye. This is probably what I need to buy, actually. The mainline level reaches 9, 10. Okay. I don't know what this does. Oh, it's another ore thing. I haven't gotten to that yet. The game is really confusing. Or I'm just dumb. I got to 100. So I should be getting these things. Okay. Well. I'm really bad at understanding this game. These are the packages. Oh, this one is... You can only buy one time every day, and you have to go up. There's so many things that you can buy in this game. Yeah, so every day I spend $1. Like if today I spend $1, I get a 5-star. But that's because I've been building it up. This is all I've spent in the game. 1, 2, 3, 4. I spent $5 or something. And I'm gonna spend one more dollar, and I'll get this, and then I'm done. I don't feel like going all the way down here. It's gonna take so long. Every day for 7 days if you pay for $10. There's just so many things to buy. I don't like that. I don't like that there's so many ways to buy things. I don't know what this is. A relic, okay. Oh, this is really good gear. Hmm. Goodness, just more ways to buy things. Alright, so that's done. Is this still the same? Yeah, pay $100 to get a hero. I have to say I'm slightly disappointed in the fact that this game is just constantly asking you to buy stuff, it feels like. But the fighting is decent. I'll show you guys. I'll do this battle. So I have a team of 5 stars. I haven't made a 6-star yet. I'm not even sure how long it's going to take me to make my first one. I recently got... I've got this guy from an energy summon, so he's really good. Then my next best hero is probably this assassin dude or this electric dude. And I like these 3. They're all pretty strong. And then garbage. Like, these heroes are so bad for some reason. So I'm considering subbing this guy in. He seems better. For straight tanking. Yeah, I can't stand that there's so many buy. Like, it's just so many places where it wants you to pay. Here we go. We can do the trial. That's good. Let's do this. Well, anyone have any ideas for videos I can make for TapTap? Like, I remember I was making those tutorial videos. I kind of ran out of good ones. Like, I did have some people, like, give me some suggestions, but after reading most of the suggestions, it seemed like the videos would have been really short. I could just type out an answer that might be easier. Also, looking at, like, kind of what videos, like, people watch more often, it seems to be like, if I just make a video that's, like, top whatever in the game, people tend to watch those more. So I don't know if that's what people are more interested in, but I mean, maybe I'll make some videos where it's, like, the best, like, the best heaven hero in the game. Chessie is supposed to counter Wanderers, she just doesn't do a very good job of it. What we need is... I understand Drow is supposed to be the counter to clerics. I think she does a good job of that. But I don't like how she's a cleric. I don't like that there's a cleric that counters clerics. You see how that would bother me? Like... Yeah, where to spend your gems? That used to actually be a pretty good question. But nowadays, I think I guess if I make the video, it'll help, but the best thing is probably Secret Treasure event, if they put Valkyrie in it again, right? A lot of things are kind of too random for me to give suggestions for, but definitely... Oh, I have that Maka guy, I might use him. But I really do think that Secret Treasure is probably the best thing to spend. Yeah, it does seem to be asked quite often, I guess. I'm really curious if they're going to add something else. Like, I'll make the video and then they like add a new way for you to spend money or spend gems. Alright, this is usually... I get to around 8 and then I usually die, so... We're almost done, guys. Oh, you know what's crazy about this game? Is that some heroes actually have synergy specifically with another hero. Like, in the description for the video, it's like, pair up with so-and-so to get extra damage or something. I'll show you guys after this fight. I might make that video tonight, the gem one tonight. I don't think I can beat this guy, but I'm gonna try. So I'll do this battle. So I still play Hero Odyssey, but I'm not really doing anything in that game. Like, it's so slow. Is TapTap as slow as Hero Odyssey is? Because I felt maybe it's because I was paying and I'm free to play in Hero Odyssey, but like I feel like, geez, like it's so slow. I don't do anything for days. You know, I actually beat that, and I'm very surprised. I would like to make a early hero viability for sure. Oh, this is cool. If you get this one, it collects all of them for you. All right. But I would have to definitely like leave out some of the other heroes. Like, I have to leave out. You know, that left Aiden Samurai Medusa. Yeah, that's like the bleed one. Samurai is too weak. The other three I think are fine. And Detlef, he's not that great. Maybe you need to add like you're gonna need to add some CC to that team. There's not enough CC on that team, Ollie. Definitely gonna need to add someone who can like. Now you have no aura too when you added Samurai. Maybe you could then a 3-3 add Shudmel so you have 3 undead and then add like a Phoenix and maybe a Bloodtooth to have a 3-3. I think some heroes that I'd like to make a video on 4-star heroes that are viable for free-to-play players. Like Mega W, Riley, I mean, I'm spoiling the video, but most people aren't watching stream right now. So, Mega W, Riley, Khalil are ones that really stick out to me. And I'll explain more in depth in the video. But for now, I'll get your guys' thoughts. But if I had to make like a 4-star hero tier list that can be made up to 10-star. Or not 10-star, but at least made up for early game up to 9-star because it's for early game only, right? Then I think Khalil is like one of the best 4-stars because of this. You just basically use him like a budget Ultima. You want him to die, so you put him as your tank and you just let him die on the first turn, and then your heroes now they get to attack and they just do insane damage. The great thing about 4-star heroes is you need no luck to attain them. They can all be just grinded out. So let's look at Alliance. Who would I pick for Alliance? Probably Olivia now. I think Olivia's a lot stronger, right, after the rework. I haven't used it, but compared to the other Alliance 4-stars, like, oh man, I didn't mean to do that. Alright, let me go down to 4-star. No, not Sir Conrad. Olivia. Yeah, Olivia. So Olivia would be my Alliance pick. Khalil is my undead pick for sure. In Riley. I mean, Riley's broken. But yeah. At early levels. Khalil and Riley for... Mega W and Forest Healer, probably going off of memory here. Yeah, Mega W and Forest Healer. Yeah, if you can keep Martin alive, he'd be good, but you can't keep him alive. There's just no team where you can keep Martin alive. Yeah, there's not much, dude. It's like it's Fortune Wheel. Fortune Wheel is always lame now that they don't add any good heroes to it. For undead, I'm not gonna say foreign. Like, I know people are gonna expect me to say foreign, but the freeze is nice. The only thing he has going for him is the freeze, really. But And I'm not gonna say Xdeath because people are gonna tell me to say Xdeath, and I'm tired of people telling me Xdeath is good. The only people who tell me Xdeath are good are people who don't have good heroes. That's kind of harsh, but that's the truth of it. And especially when the game first came out, people kept telling me Xdeath was good. I swear I already fought a goblin. Why am I fighting 2 goblins? Is it? Oh, it is usually 2 goblins, right? I'm trolling. And it's gold again, like the least needed resource. This is my surprise pick. Well, it's not a surprise because you guys will see it, but I'm gonna put Heaven Judge on the list. Definitely gonna put Heaven's Judge on the list. He does a lot of damage. Let's see him here. And he has a stun. He's actually a pretty good hero. This is useless though. This is pretty good. But look at him at gallery here. Heaven Judge, where are you? 6% is too small. If this percentage were higher, people wouldn't increase attack. Yeah, he does a lot of damage, guys, and he has a stun chance. Medusa's great. I need to look at the questions. 7-star Riley. She's good early on, right? That's it. Yeah, people can 9-star Riley now because 10-star requires a 9-star fodder, and you'll use Riley for 9-star fodder. No, you shouldn't. You should not 10-star Riley. She's only good early game, yep. Lindbergh is way better than 10-star. Can I level up from 95 to 100 in 11 days? Oh, you might be able to do it. You have to tap, though. You have to tap. Any games like TapTap Heroes and Idle Heroes worth mentioning? If you want a direct copy of Idle Heroes, there's a game called Hero Odyssey that is out. It is exactly like Idle Heroes, but it's in an older patch. And I have a feeling that they're not going to follow the same thing as TapTap Heroes. Because they made a change recently that didn't really correspond to any of the changes that have been made in TapTap Heroes. So they're using the base game of TapTap Heroes, and they're playing. And if you want to play back in how the game used to be, the base game, download a game called Hero Odyssey. I'm playing a game currently called Fancy War that people in my Discord seem to like, but I'm not really a fan of yet. But I'm going to keep playing because the community's playing it. And it seems to have a lot of intricate like runes and things like that. So there's more customization than TapTap has. And the Guild War is definitely different. The Guild War is more strategy based, I think. Other than that, I haven't unlocked everything in that game, so check up with me later when I finally reach max level, or like the level where I can do everything. The last game I'm gonna recommend is AFK Arena. It's not like TapTap or Idle Heroes in like direct copy, but the idling sense is still the same. And that game's good. Like the PvE aspect of that game, it destroys TapTap as far as fun. Like it's way more strategy, way more fun than TapTap as far as PvE, but it does slow down a lot. If you don't spend money, you just get stuck, and you can have the same team for weeks, like weeks with no changes in your team, if you're free to play. But early on, it's really fast. You'll notice like, oh wow, there's so many heroes I'm getting. I get so many free gems. Those free gems run out like after a couple weeks, and then you just sit around and do nothing. Oh, good night, Luke. I'll talk to you later, man. Message me on Discord sometime for more ideas. Appreciate it. Age of Magic. I've never heard of it. Is it good? Oh, shoot. Age of Magic. I'll look into it. Have I seen this before? Interesting. Oh, it's turn-based. Yeah. I might have to try it. Do they have servers? Are there different servers and stuff like that? Seems to be pretty popular. And has a lot of... Dang, it's got really good reviews. Might have to try it out. Anniversary event is coming out soon. Oh, Era Fantasy. I tried to download it and it wouldn't work. What's my Legion team? Oh, you guys want to cheat and see my Legion team? I'm just messing. I can't show it, I guess. I can look at other people's, but I can't look at mine. That seems silly. Here's Bolds. When fighting Bold, what did I do? I think I just skipped this team and I just beat these other two teams. Yeah. I used my main team to beat this team, and his third team is not that strong, so my second team was able to beat it. I just skipped the first one. If you're watching Bold, I think to be a little bit stronger, you're gonna want to switch familiars. If you move this familiar up here and this familiar down here, I think that would make this more even. Harder for me to decide. No, that link didn't work for me either. It was just like... It was just black. It wouldn't let me play once I opened the game. Am I gonna play TapTap? I've been playing TapTap. I'm probably getting off in like 7 minutes. I might play... You know what? I might play one game of auto chess. I know most of you guys aren't interested, but I have fun with it, so... I think you should 9-star rally. It's fine. Just don't use any good heroes into it. Yeah, I think at VIP 2 you don't get enough XP, Fendi. I'm sorry. You would need to tap and... you could get lucky if monsters can drop XP. They can drop like 500k, which is kind of a lot at early levels. I need to start tapping again. But yeah, I think I'm gonna play a quick game of auto chess. You guys, it'll be the last thing I do. I really recommend you guys watch. I know you may not be well, you guys probably don't want to play, right? Or watch. I might do an auto chess exclusive stream where I just play a whole bunch. But I'm really liking the game a lot. Like, there's so much strategy. How does Monster Invasion work? It happens once a day you get a monster. You just keep tapping, he'll randomly show up. And he gives me a lot of XP, so... You might have a chance if you get him. But sometimes he gives gold and purple too, so you may not get XP, and then that would have been a waste. Did my voice really change? Oh, because of my mic? Auto chess is not related to real chess, no. It's based off Dota 2 mod, which I've never played, so I'm a noob to it. But it's not like TapTap at all. It's like an actual game you have to play, so... Anyway, guys, I'm getting off for now. I will see you tomorrow. I will be streaming tomorrow. So tomorrow, I might do like a multi-game stream. I might like set up my stream to have a bunch of games going on at once and like answering questions and playing all of them. We'll see. That could be fun. I'll ask some people. But also, I'm gonna try and come out with the free-to-play hero video soon. Thanks for watching, guys. Really appreciate it. It's good to be back. Peace.